What's poppin', gang? Scot Arganbright back again, coming at you from Dale Hollow, the smallie capital of the world, maybe? I don't know, that's debatable. You guys ask a lot, what one rod is the best rod, you know, for bass fishing that you can do it all? In my mind, you need two rods, a spinning rod and a casting rod, and I'm gonna go over the best spinning, the best casting to throw just about every bait that you can throw. Let's go. So in a casting rod, you're gonna want something that is anywhere between 7.3 to 7.5. So the reason for that is you're gonna be able to cast those larger baits and still have the backbone to set the hook into those fish and get them back to the boat. Now if you go lower, 7.1, you won't have as much backbone, so you can't throw the heavier stuff like frogs, heavy Texas rigs, stuff like that. However, if you go medium heavy, 7.3 to 7.5, you're not in that heavy realm and you can still throw those lighter baits. All right, now let's talk about line. So you go to the pond, you got your two setups, your medium action spinning rod, you're gonna want 20-pound braid. So again, if you need to throw something a little heavier, you've got a heavy enough main line in that braid. Now again, spinning, you're gonna be throwing your lighter stuff. So you're gonna want a leader. I would recommend putting on a 10-pound or even a 12-pound leader if you're around heavy cover. But typically, 8 to 10-pound leader is gonna be your best bet for that spinning setup. Now on your casting setup, you're gonna want braided line. So again, we're going for two setups. So you're gonna want braided line as your main line, and that's gonna allow you to throw those heavy baits. You're not gonna worry about breaking off. Now, if you are in a clear water situation, maybe you're throwing a jig, something where these fish, they're not really wanting to bite, you're gonna add a leader. So tie that mainline braid to your leader. Leader size, you're gonna typically want probably a 17-pound or a 20-pound leader, depending if you're around big fish or if you're not. You could get away with a 15-pound leader, but that's your setup for your casting. Braided line, I would say anywhere from 40 to 65, depending on the cover, depending on what you're throwing. Again, that braid has zero stretch. So if you've got a good stout medium heavy rod, you're gonna be able to throw all the different baits, get those fish back to the boat. You got the braid with no stretch, good hard hook set, and those are the two setups that you need. One spinning medium, one medium heavy, 7.3 to 7.5 casting, and you are all set. Two setups, all the baits you could want to throw, good to go. As you get more into it, as you get more into bass fishing, you can add a cranking setup, add an A-rig setup, add a giant swim bait setup where you got a huge rod that you're throwing those big baits. But to start fishing and to be effective, medium action spinning rod, medium heavy on the casting, and you're all set. That's all I got for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you subscribe, like, follow, all that jazz. Hit us up on Instagram, tag us when you catch a biggin, and I'll see you on the next one.